got the touch. You got the Blu-Ray. Ow! Dun, 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 dun. I still love that song 30 years later. What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the Transformers the Movie 30th Anniversary Blu-ray. I want to thank Shout Factory for sending me out this review. You can buy this right now on Amazon, and make sure to check out shoutfactory.com. Now, this movie, I have to be honest, you guys, I have a love-hate relationship with this movie. Yes, love-hate. Well, there's a big reason for the hate, but I'll get to that in a moment. But yes, this movie is 30 years old, guys. I remember seeing this. Oh my god, this movie. If you were a kid in the 80s, you know how traumatic this movie was, and that's where I'm getting with the hate. Like I said, I do love this movie, but man, oh man. So, why did they do the things? Well, they explain it. Hasbro and a lot of people making this movie didn't realize at the time kids in the 80s actually cared about characters like Optimus Prime and Starscream and Ironhide, Prowl, all the many characters that get killed off in this movie. They just thought, oh, they're just toys, kids. We need to sell more toys, so we're going to introduce all these new characters in this movie. And yeah, they won't. It's okay. They're just going to love the new characters and buy the toys. They won't care that, we're going to be crying our eyes out and be traumatized that Optimus Prime gets killed off in the first freaking 10 minutes. Oh my god, Jesus. Oh my god. Well, maybe first 15. Yeah, Ironhide and Ratchet and Prowl and Brawn get killed off. Oh my god. Yeah, so... yeah, I've been wanting to review this for a while, not just the Blu-ray, but the movie itself, because, yeah, I've reviewed all the other Transformers movies over the years, but man, this one, yeah, it's very special place in a lot of us, our hearts. This movie was pretty bold. I will give it that. Yeah, a movie that is about a kids show based on toys had a lot of ballsy things, and even though a lot of the decisions for those were to sell more toys, which still irritates me to this day. Yeah, it really had a lot of emotion. This movie still makes me cry, especially, man, that scene where Optimus Prime is dying. Oh my god, I cannot watch that even as a 32-year-old adult without like freaking tears falling. The music by Vince DiCola, seeing all like Ultra Magnus, Hot Rod, or seeing all of them over his deathbed. And then when he turns all gray, and then like freaking Daniel cry. Oh my god, yeah. So yeah, that's really hard for me to watch to this day. This movie also had a great cast, with the big actors in the time, especially of the 80s. Judd Nelson voicing Hot Rod. We have Leonard Nimoy, the late great Leonard Nimoy, voicing Galvatron. We have Orson Welles, freaking Orson Welles from Citizen Kane, voicing Unicron. Unicron is Orson Welles' last movie role, and yeah, the guy who created Citizen Kane is a giant planet-eating robot that transforms into, that's crazy. But also Robert Stack from Unsolved Mysteries doing Ultra Magnus, like great Robert Stack. So. But they did have, of course, Peter Cullen, who Optimus Prime and Ironhide, even though they both get killed off this movie, did an amazing job. Frank Welker, who always does an amazing job as Megatron, Soundwave, so many characters. And Greg Berger as Grimlock, and we got, Dan Gilzan as Bumblebee, and we got, Corey Burton as Spike and Shockwave, and man, I can go on and on. I love Paul Iden as Perceptor. I love, just all the cast is just wonderful, and I've met so many people in this movie, and this movie, even though I still hate seeing all my beloved characters kill off. Some characters don't even get a line. Prowl didn't get a line. Wheeljack and Windcharger get killed off off screen. That's so sad, man. And where the hell was Snarl during this whole time with the Dinobots? By the way, a lot of things that weren't consistent with the series, and the series, was definitely very kid friendly. People were shot at all the time, and just like, ooh, I'll be okay. And then this one, getting shot in the freaking shoulder kills you. Very inconsistent rules. Why would they survive for 20 years, and then all of a sudden they just get killed off? Like, what happened in between that? Anyways, that's been a little rant about it, but still love this movie, even with all the trauma. So let's talk about the Blu-ray. It looks excellent. Shout Factory included 2 discs. One is in widescreen and one is in full screen. So if you prefer like reminiscing, like watching on VHS and full screen, you have that choice, or you can watch it in widescreen on your HD TVs. And this movie looks beautiful in HD. I love it. They really did a great job restoring it. Let's talk about what you get on the Blu-ray besides the movie itself. So we get a new special retrospective called Till All Are One. Looking back at the Transformers movie. It's a 46-minute retrospect interviewing everybody from Flint Hill, who was the story consultant and helped write the movie, interviewing with Greg Berger, Dan Gills, and Susan Blue. So many of the people behind this movie talking about how it was to voice these characters, how to deal with like the death of Optimus Prime, the new cast. Sadly, the only bad thing about this featurette, there's no interviews with Peter Cullen or Frank Welker, or even any of the big actors that are still living, like Judd Nelson. That would have been great if they had Judd Nelson on this, but it's still great like conversation with a lot of the people that worked on this movie, even like Stan Bush and Vince DiCola. So talking about the impact of this movie, how we're still talking about it to this day, how Transformers is still a big deal to this day. So it's a really great retrospect. I really enjoyed it a lot. Also, we got another featurette, 7 minutes of Transformers The Restoration. It talks about restoring this movie for the 30th anniversary Blu-ray, taking the transfer, making it look like the original drawings, and with all the color, making it look nice and crisp. It's a little short for my taste, but I do like seeing that really nerdy process of restoring a movie. If you look at this beautiful cover, there's a featurette called Rolling Out the New Cover. Livio Ramondelli, I apologize if I messed up his name, but it has an interview with him designing the cover for this Blu-ray, and I really love it a lot. Also, you get a really great audio commentary with director Nelson Shin, Flint Hill, Susan Blue, so really great hearing them talking about the movie, like the little stories behind the movie. So I always love audio commentary. It's a really great audio commentary. It was actually, I just watched the movie straight up with audio commentary. Also, little featurettes that were probably included with the 25th anniversary DVD Blu-ray is the death of Optimus Prime. We got the cast and characters, and Transformers Q&A, which is probably the best one, talking with a lot of people in the cast. A lot of this stuff is actually kind of covered in the retrospective, but really cool that they still included them, even though these were old Blu-ray DVD features. And then there's animated storyboards with the fishing scene with Hot Rod and Daniel, the battle in Autobot City, and of course the One Shall Stand, One Shall Fall with deleted sequences. That's really cool if you just want to see it in, storyboards, and even though it has the sound and voices on there. Of course, you get the trailers and TV spots, which are really great, and you also get a digital copy to watch anywhere, your tablets, computer, TV. So really great package. Like I said, even though this movie really traumatized me as a kid, I still love it. It's still near and dear to my heart. It's hard to watch at times, but I still love it. And who doesn't love the touch? You got the touch, you got the power, yeah. So I definitely recommend this for big Transformers fans, especially us G1 fans. Definitely pick this up. The retrospect is a great addition. Definitely looks beautiful on Blu-ray and for your 4K TVs. I highly recommend you guys picking this up right now. Get this on Amazon for about 25 bucks. Link is in the description. And thank you to Shout Factory. Make sure to check out shoutfactory.com for more. And check out my website for more at SeanXLong.com. Like me on Facebook, follow me Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. I'm Sean Long, may live long and love life. Also, another thing, Ultra Magnus gets killed off and rebuilt, but they couldn't do that for Optimus Prime. Really? Still upsets me to this day. Hey everyone, Captain, big fan, Spider-Man, but I have to let you know that I am the captain now.